Today, we're going to talk World Baseball Classic, craft up college basketball winners for tonight, and can we please cash another squad ride? This is Behind the Lines. Disney adults scare the shit out of me. They need to be put on a list. Look, you go on a family trip to Disney every once in a while, once a year, sure. As long as you're not rocking the Mickey Mouse ears and you don't got the satchel with the pins,
you know
we're okay.
All got those, dude.
Yo, Rav, you buying back in? He says he thinks he's buying back in, which means fades. Wow. The Steelers, again, this system is 100% profitable. Those do not grow on trees, folks. So if you want to get involved, all you got to do is fade a Steelers fan. Find a Steelers fan, number one. Number two, fade them. Cereal is one of the fakest sharp foods you can eat. Big Breakfast has forced cereal down our throats for years, and I'm onto it. If you don't see me on this show tomorrow, you know who did it. It's Big Breakfast. What's going on, chat? Happy BTL Friday, the best BTL of the week, episode 874 piece. As always, hold the fry, joined by your two hosts, Krabs and Jovan, presented by Pikkit Sports. If you're not using Pikkit Sports every single day, like old Krabs, like Jovan, like Goots, like the rest of the Bookit squads, what are you doing? Change that right now. Don't wait. Don't put it off. Don't say, oh, I'll do it later. Oh, I'll do it after the show. No, you won't. I'm calling you out right now. There's no shot you are. You're going to forget by then. You got a million things going on today. There's no way you remember to download Pikkit. That's why you should do it right now. Download Pikkit before you forget. Get involved. All right, start using one of the best apps to download if you're betting on sports every single day. Go check it out yourself. W Pikkit.
Huge W's.
Two words. Pimp.
2 words.
Pimp.
Just. So much hard.
Pimping ain't easy, folks.
Pimp.
Pimping ain't easy, but covering 7.5 was indeed easy.
Could not have been easier.
Made everything worth it watching an entire game on that horrific blue court.
Yeah. Literally 100 pixels, too. You couldn't see anything. I just don't get it. We're in the Big 2-6. Can we get some new cameras at some of these mid-majors?
No.
Maybe we can use some of that pimp money. Get you guys a new camera set up. Maybe you can use some of that pimp money to get some Ethernet going on, right?
Yeah. Some of the details of that, I continue to see more of them, and it just gets worse and worse.
I mean, how did this guy get away with this for, I know it wasn't very long, but even for that long is impressive.
Yeah.
Background checks aren't a thing anymore. They just be hiring anybody.
Well, I mean, I guess that was their background check after like a month of hiring him.
Well, I'm no background check specialist, but I'm pretty sure those are supposed to be done before you hire a gentleman. Okay?
Yeah, some might say that.
Unbelievable, dudes. Chat, how we doing? Happy Friday. 2 words. Pimp. Dubs. Unbelievable. Unbelievable play last night. Unbelievable narrative. Okay? You can't script that shit. Yeah. Hope you guys tailed. Hope you guys cashed.
That was those. All right? That was one of those once-in-a-lifetimers.
Yeah. Those don't grow on trees. After we lost the best player on team quits mid-game, POD, there was no way we were losing the assistant coaches of Pimp POD. We were not going 0-2 on those.
Yeah, can't. Simply couldn't have it. Couldn't have it.
Nope. Anybody sweating out some World Baseball Classic plays early today? I think there's some games starting up here soon, no?
Yeah, they're on right now.
Cuba and Panama are active, and Venezuela and the Dutch.
Let me know in the chat if anybody's sweating out some plays so we know what to root for. Okay? Dubs. Let's go ahead and recap the Sharp report from yesterday. Better.
Makes a move.
Better.
So mad since here ended on 14. That was just.
Yep.
Unbelievable. And
can't make it up.
I hope somebody out there in the chat either tailed or kept track of the Washington State game. That was the most insane game of all time. They were down.
There's got to be a guy out there that took it.
Probably. They were down 9-1 in the third. We're getting absolutely shit on. Came back to make it 9-7 at some point. I think it was like the 5th or 6th inning. Then immediately gave up like 4 more runs and were down 13-7 and then scored 4 more of their own. It was 13-11 final.
Okay.
Absolutely insane game.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable sweat. Unbelievable play. Great work.
That was just
great work.
Also crazy that I got the Trent text, which still is getting so swept that he made a post about tailing the BTL plays, and it was just my plays. Nothing from Krabs. Even faded Krabs, I believe.
Yeah, he took
on
the Outlaws.
Yeah. But yeah, he said he was nuking Bakersfield and Portland, and I somehow escaped that, which is insane.
It's impressive.
That does not happen very often.
That's impressive. Look, for Trent to tail my plays, I'm going to have to tail his plays. I'm not tailing his rat shit plays. I'm not tailing.
Holy trots with a 25er.
Wait, trots?
25er.
25 piece?
Holy, what did you hit last night?
We haven't seen that in eons.
Bro, we haven't seen a 25 piece in eons.
I thought the button was broken.
Unbelievable. Trots picks. We appreciate you, boss. He says, come on, boys.
Shout out
Trots.
He's Bezos.
Krabs, you just need to beat Trent's ass, lol. I mean, that'd be a handout. That'd be a handout ass kicking. That's not happening. Look, guys. Me and Trent wager the complete opposite way. Polar opposites. Okay. Jovan, you and Trent wager relatively different. I wouldn't say it's polar opposite. Every once in a while, Jovan, you're down to take a goat. You're down to take a more than. Okay. You guys will work together on lineups. You'll tail each other, right? Me and Trent will never tail each other's plays because my brain will not let me lock in a dog shit play from Trent. His brain will not let him lock in a less than from Krabs. That makes no sense. And that's okay.
Yeah.
And that's okay. That's fine.
He did try and do it last night because he full faded his super goats, and then he said, I'm just going to take unders. He had that the tweet, and he was bitching. He was bitching that Cooper Flag had like 4 points in the first quarter of the game, then ended up chalking a slip, even though the whole rest of it, I'm pretty sure, also didn't hit.
And then he blames the unders on Krabs.
He's like, somehow this is
like, what's up with this shit? Why do people take this?
He's like, he tweeted too. He's like, I don't know how Krabs does this shit every day, man. Mind you, that was not after it chalked. That was when he took like Cooper Flag less than like 27 PRA. He tweeted that and was bitching in my text when he had like 6 PRA after the first quarter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is just.
I'm totally fine with him not tailing my plays for multiple reasons. Number one, it gives it a chance to actually fucking hit. Number two, I get it, right? And for him to tail my plays, he's gonna want to see me tail his plays. Not happening. It's not happening. If there's a Prize Picks World Championship, if there's something we got to work on together for $1 million, sure. I'll put the bullshit to the side. I'll lock in. We'll take something together, of course, right? If Super Bowl lineup, right? Every once in a while, okay, sure. But I'm not tailing his rat shit everyday plays. It's not happening. He's not tailing mine.
I don't think anybody's surprised at that. It's more the fact that you like put in a tweet, I'm tailing BTL plays, and it's just mine. It's just
I mean, what else is new, bro? His brain doesn't even read my plays on the.
No, he goes to the Sharpboard graphic, and he has never once looked at the left side or the top side. I guess so it is now.
It is what it is. It is what it is. What does piss me off is that on the side, like a girl, he chirps and talks shit behind people's backs, and over text says "fuck Krabs" and blames Krabs for shit that he didn't even do. That's
to be fair. He also tweeted that, so it was not completely in secret.
I didn't see the tweet because I was actually busy working, putting on for Bookit while Trent's on his 17th vacation of the new year already.
Dude, so his sister's gotten married like no less than 14 times.
I mean, this is the 17th wedding event he's had.
Like, what are we doing?
Well, I hope he has a good time. And his Airbnb looks sick. I will say, it looks like there's a full arcade in there. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
Cool looking Airbnb. But man, he operates in a way that I never would. I'll be honest. Ever. We're different. It's like yin and yang, right? And maybe that's fine. It's okay to be different, right? It's okay to have different views. It's okay to lock in different plays. It is what it is. The days of me losing sleep over Trent not tailing my plays, that was years ago. Years ago. I get it. Right? I understand it. And again, Trent's not even watching because he's on his 17th vacation of the year already. So it's not like it even matters or he's even going to hear this. But
still sleeping right now.
Yeah, he's still asleep because it's, not even noon yet on the West Coast, and he's on another vacation, so it is what it is. But yeah, the days of me losing sleep over Trent not tailing my plays, those days are long gone. It used to piss me off, sure, because I'm like, why am I even here? Right?
Yeah.
Which is a fair question, I feel like. But now I'm like, oh, I get it, right? I'm not tailing his dog shit plays. Why would he tail mine?
I wish I was in your spot sometimes, especially when he's locking in the goat whale, and I've got half of the goat whale is mine. And I'm just like, damn, what are we doing?
Or like last week when he's like, Krabs, I need an MLB season square for me, man. I give him a couple options.
He locked in his actual goat whale.
There's only a handful
in the 100K lineup, not a crab square.
There's only a handful of people that he listens to for Go Whale Squash.
Yeah. There's not many.
I mean, all he did this morning was open up Twitter, see Shohei hit a nuke, tweet that, saw that the whole feed was on Panama, loaded up Panama, and now that's what he did this morning.
He was awake in the wee hours. Doing God knows what.
Yeah. He might have been hitting the gym. He's been locked in.
No, he's in Cali, dude.
Yeah, but it might have.
He ain't hitting the gym at like 2 a.m.
He might be. He's been pretty locked.
He is dialed in right now.
Yeah.
There's a chance.
He is dialed in on that.
There's a chance. For sure. Unbelievable. Like, I would never text you guys on the side and be like, this is on Trent. Fuck Trent. It's not how I operate.
I would.
Right?
I would also text him.
I know
that
you
too,
would, yeah.
I would text you that.
Yeah, none of that would be hidden.
Yeah.
Nah, he don't hide it though. He tweeted last night. It was the same shit. He's like, I don't know. Krabs does this shit every day, man. Fuck Krabs. The second that Cooper flag went more than a square.
Full fades, 2 lineups with
even on the play.
More than's, less ends.
He had nothing to do with the square. It's just the fact that it was
wasn't even on the play. It was just because it was a less than button.
Because you faded a goat and it didn't work.
So you're telling me Cooper flag today is about to it's better to provide generational wealth is less than.
Well, he did go less than his points because I had that in a lineup.
Yeah, we did.
Yep, that lineup last leg secret Rav collab sold on Rosso no points. Thank you, Rav.
Because he is all over the pop tab today.
Yeah, it's his second game back. I don't even know if he's gonna play back to back.
Netherlands ties at Drew Jones. Home run double. Former top 2 pick.
Drew.
Okay. I had something else. Oh, yeah. Tanner Lindsay in the YouTube chat. Good meeting you last night, bro. Thanks for coming out to the Champ Series. We had some Bookit fans, some Bookit community members at the PLL Champ Series last night. It was good to see Ron. It was good to see and meet Tanner Lindsay. Appreciate you guys coming out.
Love that.
Rumor has it back from Malik will be there today.
Some wagers, too. Those are getting swept. I mean, just the best buttons of all time were clicked.
Great buttons. 4-1 so far in the Champ Series. I do have a play tonight. We'll talk about it. It's on the Sharp Report. Okay. 4-1 on Champ Series plays. If you guys aren't tailing, that's on you. These wagers are widely available. They're on all the books. Okay. All right. Dubs. What else do we have to recap? Anything? I think we're good.
I think that's it.
I think that might be it.
Okay. Real quick, before we dive in and get into the Sharp Report for today, because we do have a great slate overall. PLL, college basketball, we got hockey, we got some World Baseball Classic going on today. Great slate overall. Before we get into it, I want to gas up our partners over there at Manscaped. We appreciate Manscaped, the preferred, premier, whatever you want to call it, the BTL sponsor. And we appreciate Manscaped. Look, we are very picky with who we want to sponsor with and partner with because we don't want to give you guys shit products. We don't want to partner with somebody and just take a quick bag and then, put onto you guys some shit products or some low quality, stuff from our partners. No, we're very picky with who we want to partner with. And we're partnering with a company with products that we already use, products that we respect, products that we know are high quality. These are no Temu products. Okay, these are no TikTok shop products. Okay, these are high quality products that you guys should all have in your repertoire as a guy in the big 2-6. Shout out Manscaped. Whatever you need, they got you covered. Hold up that lawnmower real quick for the people.
I mean,
there it is.
Truly just.
It's just a great product. It really is. It's a great product that every guy should have. Now, wait a second. Hold on now. Don't be buying them yet because we're going to get you guys a discount. Hold on now. Now, wait a minute. Wait a minute, folks. We're going to get you guys a promo code. Any day now.
It really doesn't get talked about enough
Any
that
day now.
Goots really couldn't wait for the promo code, so he emptied out the body buffer.
Yeah. He said,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
taking this shit.
I mean, I smell unreal
Goots
right
is
now.
actually itching.
Goots,
Itching to buff
can you
body.
concur that the body buffer is high quality?
It's high quality. It's beautiful. Use it every morning.
Is it better than a loofah?
Oh, so much better.
Is it better than using your bare hands like a
and
caveman?
you might think silicone on my skin, that's weird, but it literally doesn't hurt at all. It's perfect.
Well, why
You
would it
feel
hurt?
super clean because it's like rubber, Krabs. It's like silicone. It's not like
Does rubber hurt?
well, it could if you rub it on your skin,
Okay.
but it doesn't.
It doesn't hurt. Let's
Doesn't
go ahead
hurt.
and confirm this so people know it does not hurt.
It doesn't
Right?
hurt.
You don't want
Chat.
people thinking that it hurts, Goots. Remember?
Yep,
It does not hurt.
doesn't hurt.
Can you let the people know one more time that it doesn't hurt?
Chat, the body buffer from Manscaped. Wait on the promo code, but doesn't hurt.
Thank you for confirming that, Goots. Now, Goots, what were you using before the body buffer?
A loofah.
A loofah.
Oh,
Yeah.
A loofah like we're in the 1900s right now, right?
Yep.
dude, Rav.
Like,
Had to
Rav's
upgrade.
still using a loofah in 2026. Needs,
Yeah.
Well,
Rav is
yeah.
waiting on the promo code. He wants
Yeah,
it.
he's probably waiting on the
He
promo
needs
code.
I don't
something.
blame him. Yes.
Once you get that promo code, he's going to start buffing body.
Any day now, folks. Any day now, that promo code will be dropping. Just wait. Hold the line. I know you guys are anxious. I know you guys want to get involved. Okay. Yeah, if you're going straight bar of soap right to the body in the big 2.6, go back to the drawing board. Seriously.
Back to the drawing board.
Go right back to the drawing board. Come on.
Right, just.
Give me a break. What is this, your first ever shower? What are we doing? Come on, act like you've been there before. Get the body buffer up and moving, but don't get it yet. Wait. Hold the line. Okay, wait for that damn promo code. Any second now it should be here. Okay, dubs. All right, appreciate you guys. W Jovan, W Goots, W Manscaped. As always, we appreciate Manscaped. And again, just the highest of quality products.
Highest
Okay.
quality. Right before we get into the sharp board, did forget to glaze you for your return to the goals allowed category.
Thank you. Yes, nobody said anything.
Unbelievable.
A shutout.
Yep. Appreciate that. Shut
was
out, the freest
truly-
square of all time.
That was some of your best work.
Freest square of all time. Yep. W's. I appreciate the shout out, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Had to glaze. For that.
Goots, can we get the links real quick going for the people for the hats? Boom. Look, it almost looks like I'm wearing the Bookit hat right now. Looks like I'm wearing, remember the big hat, Trent?
Might need one of those. The
People
Bookit
forget
office big
B-Rob. Brian Robinson started the big hat trend on the Commanders.
Everything
talk-
starts with the commies and the Hokies, man.
It really does. Jovan, you're really starting to get it, man. You're really starting to get it. Look at this hat. It's beautiful. It's high quality, cream color, brown accents. This brown Bookit hat might be our best work. Straight up.
it's
It
actually
goes with
good.
everything. It's really good quality. It's I mean, this is the one right here. This is the one right here.
Rav.
This is the one. This is the one. Get your hats. Get your hats. Get involved. Okay?
W Snacks. Wear that to Camden.
What's good with snacks? The
Max
hats
said
are
he got
very
the
nice.
orange
They
one.
got the orange one. Let's go, snacks.
That's truly.
Appreciate you supporting the boys.
Good.
Appreciate
See you there on
supporting
opening
the
day,
boys.
brother.
Need a Raven purple hat? That would be sick.
Yeah, Richie.
No, I can assure you we do not.
No, it's already in the works.
Unbelievable.
Behind everyone's backs.
Unbelievable. Goots is sneaking.
We're just gonna have a Gooch section on the website.
That could be worst section in history.
Yeah, it could be.
Except we do kind of need purple for the frog suit.
It could be. Let's go ahead and refrain Vegas Tom from putting any other promo codes in the chat. Okay, let's wait for
Let's
ours.
not do that.
Let's wait for ours. Can we delete that in the chat potentially? Old Bay should be the next sponsor. Oh yeah, Ted Larry Bird, huh? Really? Interesting. Great idea. Great idea. You might be onto something there, Dead Larry Bird. Stay posted in the future. That's all I'm going to say. Okay. Goots, any comment on the horrendous Justin Thomas performance?
Well, he's coming off an injury. This is his first tournament since he had surgery. So I didn't expect much from the kid. I think he'll figure it out. But no, I mean,
Okay.
I think it's all right. I don't think he expected much from himself either. He's just happy to be out there
Okay.
and healthy.
I mean, he's I love JT, but he's so washed.
He's not washed, Krabs.
He's kind of washed.
He's top 10 in the world.
Sounds pretty washed.
He's just coming off injury. That's all it is.
Sounds like a Nuck player, Goods.
Okay.
Sounds like
He's
a Nuck
top
player. I'll say
10 in the world for, is it FedEx Cup standings or what?
For
what
golf,
metrics
the
are we
official
looking at?
world golf ranking. He might have dropped because he's been injured, but he didn't miss so much time. He got surgery in the offseason.
Okay. All right. I just feel like he ain't be winning tournaments these days, man. He's not winning shit. When's the last time he's won a tournament?
He is 14 right now.
I know he has a lot. Oh, he's number 14.
Yeah.
In the world.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, that's good. That's way higher than I would have thought it would be, to be honest.
It's been a
When's
minute
the last time he's won a tournament?
since he won. It's been a while.
Do we know the date?
I'm
It's
looking.
been literally
I'm
like
looking.
3 years,
I'm looking.
probably, right?
He won the
Yes.
RBC Heritage last year.
Ooh,
Dang.
okay.
Yeah.
All
In
right.
2025.
Chaco said he won at Harbortown last year.
Yeah, he
Is that
won
what
at
we're talking about?
Harbortown.
Yeah. All right. That's fair. I'll give respect and credit where credit's due, and I respect JT, and I'm rooting for him. I'm not
He
rooting against him.
hasn't competed much in the majors, and that's what you're thinking of.
Yeah, probably. Okay.
He missed the cut in the US Open last year, missed the cut in the PGA.
Hmm.
Bad performances in the majors recently.
Okay. We got a subby coming in from Holy Howitzers. Last time I was in here, Krabs is bald. Glad to see your hair is coming back. Appreciate you getting involved, Holy Howitzers. Yes.
Let's go.
Appreciate it.
Shout out.
I'm actually going to get a haircut after the show today, kind of.
What's he cutting?
I don't know how much hair he's going to be cut, but I got to go see my barber, bro.
He's getting
I mean,
in
it's
the
still
fade or what?
looks terrible. Looks absolutely terrible.
Get
He's
you a
going to
little
clean up a
taper,
little bit.
Krabs.
Clean up around the sides, back, get the beard right. I'm boys with my barber, so I got to go pay him a visit. I told him I'd come next time I'm in town. I would come say what's up. So, W's. Yeah, if you guys ever need a barber in the DMV, you need a barber in Virginia, you let me know. I got a guy. He's good. Okay. Holy hairline. Yeah, dude. Look at this thing, man. Goodness gracious.
Starting to fill in a little bit.
I mean, yeah, it's getting a little bit better. But not perfect by any means.
Take some time.
Not perfect. Hopefully your barber is Jesus Christ himself. Yeah, he does the Lord's work. That's for sure. Might need to be heading to Turkey. Yeah, we'll be going to Turkey. We'll be going to Turkey here, Jeff. I'm using some hairspray right now. I'm trying to grow it back the way that pretty much everybody does these days first. But if that doesn't work, I'm taking a trip to Turkey. Yeah. I'm going. It's fighting back. It is.
Fighting back is crazy.
The problem is, dude, like my hairline is already like my pops and my grandfather's hairlines were also like, even when they were like kids, kind of had like the triangle hairline a little bit, or like the widow's peak, whatever you want to call it. So I'm already kind of at a disadvantage. And now that I'm losing a little bit of hair, pushing 30, it's when you get to my age, you'll understand. It's just not looking great. It's not a great combo.
Maybe you'll have to go just Jalen Brown it. Get some spray.
Could Jalen Brown or Marcus Freeman it? Yes.
Yeah.
Could. Any WBC plays starting up here in a couple minutes?
I was looking earlier.
Oh, I guess Mexico.
There
One
was
of my high school teammates is starting for Great Britain today.
Really?
Yeah.
Jack Anderson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
would be lying.
Is he related to Kate Anderson?
No, he's not.
Okay.
But
It's
all bias aside, that game's probably going over.
yeah.
Okay.
That's not a bad over in my brain either. I don't know why the Dominicans only -4.5. I'll say it.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
It's juiced, but it's like
Yeah,
it's a little interesting.
that is pretty interesting.
And Chinese Taipei, I'm taking their spread tonight.
They're the worst team.
They suck, but Czech sucks too, and they haven't won yet. And Chinese Taipei is winning tonight.
Dude, did you see the Czech pitchers last night?
Yeah,
I mean, just
bad.
they were throwing 75.
Yeah,
down Beef Street.
there's going to be Taipei's covering tonight. There's a reason they're -500
Yeah,
after losing 2 straight.
that's probably.
All right. Why don't we go ahead and get right into it, boys? Cannot wait to talk about that game over there on the right sector. Miami of Ohio versus Ohio. We'll get to it.
Itching.
We'll get to it.
Guys.
Don't worry. All right, let's go ahead and get right into the Sharp Report for today. W Sharp Report. W Goots, appreciate you running the show there. Doing great things. Let me get started out with a PLL play for tonight. I don't want to go boots on ground and root against my Redwoods, who I do think are going to win this tournament. I can't do it. I don't want to do it because I know as soon as I lock that button in and hit Atlas ML and sit there right on the fucking fields and watch this game, I'm going to look like an idiot when the Redwoods end up winning because they're just that much better. So I'll stay off the Atlas, although I certainly do lean that way. For sure. I do. I think that's a winner. If I was going to take something, I would take the Atlas as on a side on the ML. This game doesn't mean a ton for the Redwoods. Pretty much as long as they don't lose by 10 or more, they're going to be in the championship. They're going to get a bye to the championship on Sunday. So Atlas needs to win this game just to stay alive and go to the semis tomorrow. They have to win. Or I think lose by 1 or 2. So they got to show some heart. This game means a lot for the Atlas. It doesn't mean a ton for the Redwoods. So I do lean the Atlas there, motivation-wise. But I also think it plays right into the underscript where the Redwoods want this game to end as soon as it starts. The Redwoods want to play a little defense. They want to milk the clock. Even if they lose, it really doesn't matter. They don't want anybody to get hurt today. They're pretty much just going out there to not lose by 10 in this game, and they're set. And they're going to get a bye and go play in the championship on Sunday. They'll get an off day tomorrow. They'll be well rested, and they'll probably win the ship on Sunday. So I think that's a W script for the under here, Redwoods-wise. Atlas as well, like they just really have not impressed me a ton. I think there's certainly a chance we see some of their young stars show up today and carry their weights. I know Ron has that future for the Golden Stick in there for Matt Trainer, and certainly he might show up today and splooge for sure, but we have a lot of points to play with. And I've talked about how in one of the books, they're typically a little bit sharper with the lines, with the totals. The sharper PLL book right now has this total down to 44.5, which is crazy. All the other books have it at 46.5. So I'd lock this puppy in before it drops because it will. It'll drop. It might not even be at this number still right now, but I already locked it in. So Tim, give me the under in this game, Redwoods and Atlas. I'm telling you right now that the Redwoods are showing up today to just milk clock and get this game over with. It really doesn't mean anything as long as they don't get blown out. And the Atlas are going to be pressing, but they really have not impressed me a ton in this game. So go ahead and give me the under 46.5 tonight. I'm 4-1 so far in PLL Champ Series plays. Let's go 5-1.
Sure. Shout out.
Let's go 5-1.
Worst game of the year would be nice. I wonder what the under. How did the totals do yesterday?
I was on the under yesterday. It hit.
Yeah. So I wonder how the unders are going to do this weekend after a billion goals last weekend in damn near every game.
Yeah. If I had to guess too, like once tomorrow's the semis. So I'm pretty sure how it works is, so there's 4 teams in the Champ Series. One team doesn't make it to the semis. One team gets a bye to the championship. It's probably going to be the Redwoods at this point.
Right.
Okay. And if the Atlas don't win today, they're out. Okay. But this weekend, if I had to guess in the semis and the championship, I would think it would be a little less, a little more low scoring, with it mattering a little bit more. Games are a little tighter, just like in the postseason for baseball. Typically, you see less runs, a little tighter game. I think it will be a little bit more of an underscript over the weekends. Now we'll see where they end up putting the totals, but I mean, my contrarian brain's thinking let's fade goals, let's fade points here. After we saw almost 200 points the first weekend, we're starting to see them play a little bit more conservative, a little slower, and we're starting to see the goalies show up a tad. Like last night, Austin Kaut, I mean, he had an absolute field day in net for the Chaos. He had some crazy saves. The goalies are starting to wake up and get going.
Yeah,
so that's huge for the under as well, because you need them to be on their heads. It's really, really tough to play goalie in sixes. It's almost impossible, right? It's almost like 3v3 hockey. I'd compare it to. It's damn near impossible, but the goalies, after getting some reps, are starting to lock in a little bit here. And we're seeing less goalies split in time. Last year, it was like, the starter goes today, the backup goes tomorrow, or starter goes first half, backup goes second half. And that also led to more points, I feel like, in goals. This year, I've seen the teams kind of just riding with their guy, their starter looking to win. So I think down the stretch, that'll be beneficial for the under when they have the best goalie in net, and they're not just looking to get both goalies reps.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
In on that.
All right. What are you cooking up over there?
The goats, Krabs. The goats who need their lick back. Similar position to Portland, except you're not getting the same number on them because it's not a team as bad as Pepperdine. But UT Martin today, they get to play a team in Tennessee State who not only did they lose twice against in the regular season, but the second time, which was only a week ago, the teams have had just a singular game in between was, I mean, not probably, it was their worst performance of the year. It was 67-42, just the ugliest game of all time, only putting up 42 points. I mean, they shot horribly from the field. They're not a great three-point shooting team, even though they shoot a bunch of them. So, I mean, it's not saying all that much, but it still is pretty jarring to say that not a single starter for UT Martin made a three in that game. They went 4 for 21 in total, and all 4 of those came off the bench. So now you get a rematch after those 2 games in a conference tournament setting, and these 2 teams are like different from each other in the sense that, like I just talked about, like UT Martin shoots a bunch of threes. They're not very good at them, but they're still like, they have big bodies. They're all Europeans. Like they have size. They get to the rim still. And you're going to need that a lot in this game. On the other side, like Tennessee State, they don't shoot at all. They're incredibly reliant on rim offense. And by the numbers, like the 2 games were an anomaly because UT Martin, that's the best part of their defense. Their defense is fantastic at pretty much all facets, but they're especially good at keeping teams off the rim. So the fact that Tennessee State and their heavily reliant offense on just that beat them twice, I think is pretty crazy. And not that they put up a billion points in doing so. They're both pretty ugly games, but third time around in a neutral court setting, I think this is the perfect time for that defense to really pick it up. And I think you're going to get a little better, I guess, of a shooting performance. It's hard to be worse, especially from that second game from UT Martin, especially when you have the size across the board that can get to the rim in this one. So taking them plus the points, I feel like they're going to grit out a couple of games in the conference tournament. They already had one. I think this is another one where they come and win.
All right. You think they're knocking off the 1 seeds
Yeah.
in the Ohio Valley? Sure.
Which I don't think before a couple weeks ago, this probably would not at all have been considered upset. But not only the way the last game transpired and the way, but the way UT Martin also closed the season, not incredibly impressive.
Probably the least talked about mid-major in the country this year has to be Tennessee State. Least talked about good, overperformer in the mid-majors. That's the one thing that scares me about this bet. But, I mean, are you kidding me? Talent-wise, it should be the Skyhawks here.
Yeah. It makes you feel any better. That game that they just lost by 25 a week ago was the same exact line.
Wow. Love that.
Yeah.
Love that. Okay. All right. W play, great sell job. I like it. I'm tailing that shit. W Randub getting involved on a 15 stream streak. If you guys have a stream streak, let me know. Appreciate you guys. W Randub. All right. Awesome. P-Dub said, I fear you cooked again, Jovan. I agree.
Hope so.
I agree. All right. Swing it back around. Let's talk about the game of the night. Has to be done.
Game of year.
I don't make the rules.
This might be your game of year.
You could make an argument this is game of year. Yes, you certainly could. You certainly could. This is a game I've had circled for a month. This is a game that I said, I don't know, 3-4 weeks ago when I was like, I'm done fading this Miami Ohio team until tonight. This is game of year. This is game of eon. This is game of century. There's been a lot of talk about the Skyhawks on TV, on the feeds, a lot of opinions on this Red Hawks team, right? A lot of opinions. Should they be in the tournament already? Are they in auto bids? If they lose in their tournaments, are they an auto bid? If they lose in the championship of their conference tournament in the MAC, are they automatically in? Do they have to win their conference tournaments to get in? A lot of talk about it.
A lot of.
Well, Jovan, none of that shit matters unless they win tonight. And I'll tell you what, they're not winning tonight. They're losing outright. All this talk, all this hoopla, all this Bruce Pearl chirps, all this Auburn this, Auburn that, Auburn minus 6.5 against Miami of Ohio, all these people saying they should be in no matter what, they're undefeated. Guys, season isn't over. Job's not done. They have their biggest game of their school's history tonight on prime time, under the lights, with everybody watching, everybody tuning in on a Friday night. For the first time this season, when you go out to the sports bars tonight on a Friday night, you're going to see Miami of Ohio on TV.
Yeah.
A lot of pressure. Jovan, would you say there's any pressure whatsoever on Ohio, who is so mids and 500?
Yeah, not really. Kind of just
Zero pressure.
You throw everything at the wall. It's a rivalry game. You have a chance to ruin your rival's best season of all time at home. Second chance to do it. End of the season, too.
Yep.
Let it all out.
Don't get me wrong, guys. Miami of Ohio, this team is great. Whether they win or lose tonight, great story. Unbelievable year. Good on coach, good on the school. They're building a new athletic facility. They're using this as a stepping stone to be a new dominant mid-major. I love everything they're doing, everything the AD is coming out and saying, talking crazy on the feed, as he should. Sticking up for his school. I love it all. But you know what I love more than that whole great Cinderella story, Jovan? I like winning bets. I like making money. And if you're betting on Miami of Ohio tonight, on the ML, on the spread, you're not making money. You're into fairy tales. If you want to watch a fairy tale, go put on Cinderella. Okay, it should be on Disney Plus. I'm here to win. And Ohio's winning outright tonight. Not Miami of Ohio. They're not going undefeated. Jackson Paveletzky is about to turn into prime Kyrie Irving.
Prime.
In this game tonight. And like you said, Jovan, no pressure for the Bobcats whatsoever. At all. But they have an opportunity tonight to knock their rival out of postseason contention. Wouldn't that be something? On their home floor.
That would be something.
Cinemas. That'd be something.
Literally
That'd be something. Spread opened up at 7.5 like 4 days ago. I don't know if you guys noticed. This spread's been up all week. Jovan, how often do you see spreads up that long in advance?
Yeah, this one's been marinating on pretty much every book for a while.
These books want this line up. They want people betting on it. I wonder why. I wonder what they think people are betting on. You think people are fading the undefeated Cinderella story, the underdog story of the decades? Or do you think people are taking, the nasty dog that stinks and already lost to this team once? If you had to guess, Jovan, what do you think people are betting on?
Probably a little more Miami, Ohio.
Yep, probably if I had to guess. If you're betting on Miami of Ohio tonight, you don't know ball. If you're betting on Miami of Ohio tonight, you're locking in a losing wager, whether that's on the ML or the spread. Shady Biev, good luck tonight, brother. You're going to need it. Good luck putting Miami of Ohio in that greaser tonight, brother. It's fine. I mean, he doesn't watch BTL anyways, so he's not going to see this. But very convenient that he only cares about ML, not spreads, much like the 1v1 we played against, where I covered against a college basketball player, and I played on the C team in 8th grade was the last time I played competitive basketball. All heart, much like Ohio tonight at home. All heart. Give me the +5.5. Jackson Paveletzky is about to be unbelievable and carry this team to an outright win. Already seen it. Already seen it.
Krabs game of year.
Game of year. Officially declared.
Literally it.
Officially declared. Yep. Jovan, are you getting involved?
I'll get involved. You've been circling this one for a while.
Boots, are you getting involved?
Already locked it in.
Already locked it in. Jovan, let's go to your next play, my man. What are you crafting up over there?
I mean, what do you want me to say here, Krabs?
I want you to say you think Aaron Judge is really good at baseball.
He's a really good baseball player. And I don't know how long he's going to pitch, but Bo Takahashi, who's a former NPB player and starting for Brazil today, I watched him. He started for like an inning and change against the A's. Jeff McNeil took him 420 on a hanging slider, and so did the rest of the A's because they scored like 7 runs in the first inning. So yeah, that's probably gonna happen again. The reason why it's minus 9.5 is because the run rules involved. For those who don't know, WBC is 15 after 5, 10 after 7. So just like you saw Japan, I think the final score is 13-0 through 7, and they called that one overnight. That's why it's conveniently hanging at the 9.5. I don't understand how this isn't a run rule. Like, I'm not going to do this so many times throughout the WBC just because it's Team USA, but I mean, who is he pitching to? He tops out at 90 with hanging beef off speed. Judge is probably taking him 480. Byron Buxton's going to drop Nuck. The whole lineup is just better. We all know this. This one is the one out of all the group games that I will actually put it on the card and do it.
Should be free.
Ayatollah Krabs.
Should be a free wager.
This is a run rule. It is what it is.
I do think they cover, and they absolutely not clam tonight against Brazil. They should. I mean, give me a break.
Yeah.
Best USA roster of all time. I'm not even joking. Best USA World Baseball Classic roster of all time against this Brazil team. Bless their hearts. This should be absolute BTA.
I mean, this is going to be like truly just one of the Nuckenings of all time. One of the Nuggets of all time. And correct me if I'm wrong, Goots. This game is in Houston.
Yes.
So yeah, if Jack McNeil is taking you 420 in spring training, as is Austin Wins, who Goots knows very well, there's going to be a couple balls in the train tracks.
Yeah.
So
I mean that's definitely a ballpark for righties.
For righty power. So hello, this is where I'm going to win Byron Buxton MVP with his 3 home runs in this game.
Into the Crawford boxes.
Yeah.
Aaron Judge is plus 115 to hit a home run today.
Yeah, I mean
it's not minus money.
It's actually just.
Again, I don't know why they would even pitch to him, but hey, I guess when there's bases loaded,
like
with 2 guys on every time he steps up to the dish, can you really pitch around him?
It's like, what are you going to do? You're Bo Takahashi or other Brazil pitcher. What are you going to walk Judge to face Cal Raleigh?
I would.
I mean, like, you could.
But I hear you.
That's just putting another base runner on. So
anyway.
You're just turning a solo shot into a 2-run shot.
Yeah. Although Cal Raleigh less than 1.5 tournament home runs is probably the best square on the entire app right now, to be fair. So that's probably not the best example. But I hear the sentiment. I agree with the angle.
That's just.
But you want a free bingo square. You go right over to that World Baseball Classic tab. You look at Cal Raleigh, big dumper. You look at that 1.5 tournament home runs, and you take that less than.
I'm surprised you didn't make a tournament lineup.
Yeah.
I guess you couldn't fade Judge, so that's part of it. You could fade Judge now, though. He does have
Well, I could fade him tonight.
He has a normal 3.5 square up there. 3.5 HRR.
Tonight's actually the game he's going to show up because it's an irrelevant game where they're going to win by 10. That's when Judge does his best work in irrelevant games, right? So if you're thinking script-wise, this is the perfect scenario for Judge. When the U.S. is already up by 7 in the 4th inning, he'll probably add a solo shot. Yeah, he will. That's his specialty.
That is his
But
specialty.
down the line against good teams when it matters most, in the semis, quarters, in the championship, ain't doing shit. It's interesting they're not offering you any less thans for Aaron Judge in this tournament. Why do you think that's the case?
I mean, who would be taking those anyway? Besides you, of course.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Yeah, you're literally the only one.
Yep. All right. Oh, perfect. Jovan, have you thought about parlaying USA minus 9.5 tonight with the Dodgers to win the World Series?
Lose me on the second part because the Dodgers ain't winning shit. But could just parlay it with USA to also win the WBC. And then not only do I swim in coin after that, but I get to swim in coin while you pay for a nice buffalo lobster for me at Nick and Sam's.
It's about to be $1,000 fucking tab.
Nick and Sam's really like not that expensive.
It's really expensive.
No, it is not.
It is.
For a like expensive steakhouse, it is.
I just picked up a tab there. It's expensive as shit.
That's because you got all like a bunch of the exotic stuff, and you got like 15 different things because you wanted to go there and try all the shit.
Yeah.
You go there with a plan. Like I'll go there with one other person, and it's like not even $300.
Okay. Well, jealous. I did
Hmm?
some damage there the other night.
Yeah, you gotta do some damage.
And look, I wouldn't change a thing. It was delicious.
Yeah, you
I don't
better.
even like lobster, and that buffalo lobster was incredible.
So good.
Side note, you're gonna think I'm a sicko psychopath for this one, but I took my girl to Las Palmas as well
Right.
when she was down here. Great place. Great place. I got the ribs there.
No, you know what? That's fair. I haven't done it, but I know that's like a popular thing, and they're really good there. And I've heard that from a lot of
Dude,
people. Sounds
they
crazy.
were
It sounds crazy, but I've heard from people that they're gas. So I don't blame you for that.
Jovan, they were incredible. Incredible. Kate asked me what my favorite thing is that we got to eat because we went on a good amount. I was trying to show around town,
Yeah.
right? Show off Dallas. Went to a decent amount of places. I said the ribs.
Really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then second was the buffalo lobster.
I'm gonna have to add that to my card. I was thinking about that. I
Unbelievable.
was talking about that with somebody the other day. Next time I go there, that's gonna have to be added to the card.
Unbelievable. The queso there is unbelievable. The fajitas were unbelievable. Great place.
Yeah, the place.
Great place.
That's the
Apparently
best.
the barb's
Like
great. I've never been.
that's the
I've
best
never had it.
Americanized Tex-Mex I think I've had.
Great place. Great place. All right. Can you guys tell I'm a little hungry today? Okay. Can only get 10.5 on the offshore Jovan? Is that cool? Oh boy.
No, because of
Not cool.
because of
Because
the
they're
run
gonna run
roll.
roll.
Yeah.
Where did y'all go, Krabs? Need ideas to take my girl. Real quick, went to Las Palmas. I don't know why I'm saying that so weird. Las Palmas in Uptown. Great. Went to Nick and Sam's Steakhouse. Great. Get the buffalo lobster there. Velvet Taco, which is just the best fast casual, Mexican food you could possibly get. It's great.
So much better than Fuzzies.
It's great. And then in Fort Worth, went to whatever it's called.
Joe T. Garcia's.
JT Luis Garcia's. JT Garcia's, which is a famous place. It was very good. It was very good. Bob's is the best steakhouse in DC. Thoughts on Bob's before we go?
Bob's is the best like steakhouse. Like
Okay.
Nick and Sam's, I told you this. Like Nick and Sam's is a steakhouse, but like I don't ever go there for the steak. I go there for everything else. Like if you're looking for actual traditional steakhouse, Bob's is probably the best.
Okay. Good to know because I got an anniversary coming up and it might have to be the move.
Yeah.
Bob's Steakhouse, what a name.
Bob's or go to Drake's. Drake's is fast. Hit up Drizzy.
Okay.
That's a very date night place too. The perfect anniversary place.
It's literally spelled like Drake.
Yeah.
Okay. Go through steakhouses.
Yeah.
Word. W analysis. Krabs, Chargers fan here. Is Tyler Biev legit or no? Oh, he's legit, and I'm pretty fucking pissed that we let him go. I thought we let him go because we thought his injury was worse than it actually was. Then the Chargers just gave him a pay raise. Brought him in for 3 years. I'm pissed. He's also in the Campbell's commercial, the soup commercial with JD5. So I'm a little bit upset that we lost Mr. Tyler Biev, who is a above average center. And I'm pretty pissed we didn't pay him. Our O-line is falling apart a little bit. Good get, Darren. I think that's a really good get. I do. Hopefully he's healthy. There's a small chance that his legs are mucked, but his quad's mucked. But I think he's a really good center. So I think that's a great signing. All right, let's move. Let's move on. W Shrimpy coming in with a stream streak. We appreciate you. Is it me or is it Jovan here?
Gio.
San Diego State minus 10.5. Jovan, the San Diego State team is falling apart.
Are they?
19-10 for them? That's like going over. That's a bad year for Coach Dutch and for the Aztecs.
Yeah.
They've lost 4 of their last 5 games. Crazy.
Insane.
We've never seen this team struggle this much in the last decades. The heck's going on? Their opponent tonight, who they welcome into town, luckily they're at home tonight, which gives them a good chance. UNLV, who is coming off of 2 great upsets. They just beat Nevada at home. Great upset, although it's not, the best Nevada team we've ever seen. Still a great win
Yeah.
for UNLV. And then they beat Utah State. They didn't just beat them, Jovan. It was belt to ass, 92-65.
Knuckling.
They had a guy have a triple-double. Unbelievable. Plus 7.5 in that game. They won by 30. They were home. Maybe the opponents were having a little bit too much fun out on the town in Vegas. Who knows? I'm not a doctor. Well, they're on the road tonight where they've struggled immensely so far this season, and the Aztecs have a chance to get back on track, get their 20th win of the season. I think this one's going to be ugly. San Diego State already beat UNLV once this year. It wasn't a blowout. It was by like 10 points. Tonight's going to be a blowout. Tonight's going to be belt to ass. It's going to be an absolute destruction for Miles Bird, Magoon Guath, and Coach Dutch, who are going to put up a legacy performance here and absolutely suffocates this UNLV offense coming off of their best win all season. Great spot. They don't make spots like this very often, folks. They don't come up very often. This is spot of century. We already talked about the game of the century. This is spot of century. It is. It is. They've lost 4 of their last 5, San Diego State. They're coming off of losses to New Mexico and Boise. Both those losses were on the road. They're coming back home tonight. They're facing against a UNLV team playing their best ball of the season. The perfect buy low, sell high spot. And I want in an absolute knucking by the Aztecs tonight. This one's not going to be close.
I love a good knucking, man.
Yep.
Nothing's really better.
Yep. All right. Wrap us up here. You got one more straight bet for the peeps.
Yep. This is the equivalent of a Coors over because I'm sure not many people know. I've had them on the Sharp Report a couple of times. They're like one of the 2 staples that are always on here, Texas Tech and New Mexico, especially when they play each other, which I think they did last year. But just so everybody knows and is aware, New Mexico, their field is on the moon. Coors Field is a lower elevation than New Mexico's field. So whatever they're there, the runs are flying. I will not tell you because I don't want to jinx it, what their games have looked like this year and pretty much all of their home games all the time. But let's just say they have a lot of runs typically. And there's a reason why. If you look at all of the totals today for college baseball, because it's Friday night and you're getting the A-team starters, those are going to be your lowest totals. Like even like the Hawaii game's an extreme example because they're playing Cal Poly, but like that total's at 9. So like all of the totals are going to be much lower on Friday nights. And then there's one that starts in a couple hours that just so happens to be 15 and a half. So it's because they're playing on the moon, because they're playing in Albuquerque, and they're playing a New Mexico team or have a New Mexico team playing against Tarleton. That absolutely rakes. And again, a lot of it's because it's cooked in because they're playing at College Course Field. But they get to play a starter tonight, which Brian Panettone is the starter for Tarleton. Calling him a starter, even though he's the Friday night guy, is probably a little bit of a stretch. It's very rare that you see a Friday night guy who, in his first 3 starts, even though like he wasn't getting destroyed in both of them, he doesn't go very long. Like his 3 starts were 2 innings, 4 2/3, 4 innings. So he hasn't made it past the past 5 innings, and he only gave up a combined 6 runs in those starts. So he's on a little bit of a shorter leash. He's like a glorified like bulk guy. So like I think this pitching staff for Tarleton that hasn't really had like the toughest schedule so far is probably going to get knucked, not just because you're playing on the moon, but you're playing a New Mexico team that absolutely rakes, and you're not going to strike them out very much because you don't really do that anyway. So there's going to be a lot of balls in play, probably pretty similar to how we saw last night in that Texas State game. The second the ball got in the air, it was flying to the wall, not because this is wind-aided tonight, but because you're playing on the moon. So I'd be shocked if you don't see one, if not both of these teams in double digits. So there's your little day sweat. There's going to be 20 runs in Albuquerque.
Wow. Played on the moon tonight, folks.
On the moon.
You heard it here first.
That's your afternoon moon POD.
Wow. First ever. Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
And I'm watching
Mr. Muggs.
Watching total move in front of my face.
Good. Keep on moving it up. Move it to 20.
Yeah. Just.
Mr. Muggs, how many V8s did you have this morning? He says 0, unfortunately. I wish they were easier to travel with. Not gonna lie, V8s are not very easily accessible on airplanes. So, I will say I'm the king of getting free beers on airplanes. I don't know what it is.
What do you do?
Aren't they supposed to charge you for a beer on an airplane?
They're supposed to, but sometimes they just decide not
Dude.
to. Happened to me on my last
What are you
flight.
on?
And I've
Or what do you get them on? Every airplane or
all of
every?
them.
Oh,
And then I bring that up and people are like, "Yeah, Southwest doesn't care. They give you all the beers, but the
yeah.
other ones charge you." But then I went on American the other day and they gave me a free beer.
Hmm.
Free Bud Light.
Hmm.
It's a W.
Yeah, maybe it comes with a seat. Technically, I know.
Doesn't it?
I learned on last time I was coming back here on Southwest from New York. Apparently, if you're in the emergency exit row, like you can get free drinks.
Wow.
That's been in the TOC for the entirety of Southwest, like
Huh.
the entire time they've been a thing.
Well, I hope they didn't take that out when they took out or when they put in the assigned seating.
Well, no, it was an assigned seat there too.
Word.
I asked him, I was like, "Oh, is this new?" Because the guy next to me got it, and he's like, "Did you know you could do this?" I was like, "No."
Oh, this just happened.
Yeah,
Sure.
this was on the way back from New York.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I was like, since when could you do that? I asked the flight attendant. She was like, "Oh, well, actually, you could do it forever. It's always been a thing, but it's
Wow.
not new with the seating or anything." Yeah, nice.
Okay. That's fire. That's a great
Yeah,
deal. You'd think they'd want the people in the exit rows sober.
I was thinking about that. I was like, I
You know
feel
what I
like
mean?
that should not be a thing, but I'm not going to complain. Doesn't really. The math's not mathing on that one, but
No.
is what it is.
No. All right. Let's move. I think I got one more. Oh, we got squares. All right. Baylor Shireman, less than 6.5 points. Baylor Shireman, who, by the way, great clip from a couple years ago when we were sweating out the NBA draft on stream, and I had him to go in the first round. I think he was like the last pick in the first round. It was pretty epic.
Yeah.
I've always liked Baylor Shireman. I think he's a great ball player. I think he's a solid backup or solid bench player in the NBA. He's been playing great recently, Jovan. He's been soaring over this number, that's for sure. This looks like the freest more than in the NBA tonight. Well, I believe somebody's returning to the lineup tonight. Are they not?
Yeah. The anomaly.
Yeah. Who's
Jason
making their
Tatum.
return tonight? Jason Tatum's?
Yep.
That's actually crazy that he's making a return this early, by the way.
That's
Very cool.
absurd. I know.
Apparently, doing the surgery the night of the incident helps you recover quicker. That's
Yeah,
something
it
that they
does.
learn.
It's just still insane that he's coming
It's
back
insane.
already.
And he's not going to play 40 minutes.
No.
He's not going to play elite, right? He's not going to be the same old Tatum, right? It's not going to like he's going to not miss a step. They'll ease him in, much like the Wizards eased Trae Young back in last night. But still, that's enough for me to fade Baylor Shireman. His minutes will be cut. And this looks like, an easy more than to click with the green chart. But if you know ball and you know who's returning tonight, you know that Baylor Shireman, less than 6.5 points, is probably the play here. I also like the under in this game. I thought that total at 222.5 was pretty freaking low for an opener. Yeah, it's up to 223.5. It's up a point, but I still think it's pretty darn low. And I also think there's a chance the Mavs can hang around here, right? I don't mind fading, the Celtics and fading the good news of Tatum making his return. And if that's the case, starters will be playing a little bit more, and guys like Shireman probably won't be out there as often. So give me his less than 6.5 points. It shoots to the under on the books. It looks like a free more than looking at the charts. This is where I might lose you guys.
Yeah. How did we land here? I gotta know.
I'll tell you how we landed here. Logan Webb in his career, every once in a while, gets out to a slow start. Sometimes he doesn't have his best command early on, right? When the lights are bright, especially, Logan Webb, I'm not saying he's Aaron Judge-esque, but I'm saying when there's a lot of pressure, when there's a big start coming up, we've seen Logan Webb, who is a great pitcher. Love Logan Webb. Great stuff. Great changeup. Good dudes. Good for him playing for Team USA. I respect the heck out of it. But when the pressure's on, you can make a debate. This is one of the biggest starts of his career. Has he ever made an impactful start on the Giants? They've been moose knuck since he's been there, really. A lot of pressure for Mr. Logan Webb. And I'll tell you what, all it's going to take is one, maybe two quality at bats.
He's facing Farmers.
In the first, no, he's not. He's actually fading Bo Bichette's brother.
His
Not Bo
brother.
Bichette, but his brother. He's facing guys who've taken some meaningful at bats here or there. Maybe not in Major League Baseball, but in their own respective leagues. This is their Super Bowl. If I was them, if I'm Bo Bichette's brother, if I'm hitting in the leadoff, two hole, if I'm hitting thirds for Team Brazil tonight, I'll tell you what, I'm not swinging until I see a strike. Did you guys lose me? Oh, no, I'm back. Okay. I'm not swinging until I see a strike. I'm acting like this is the bottom of the ninth and we're already down 5. and I'm taking till I get a strike. I'm seeing some pitches. I'm not going up there swinging happy. I'm not going up there swinging at the first pitch. I'm going up there working counts. I'm going up there grimy, gritty, working it at bat, trying to put up a quality at bat, and trying to get on base, shock the world. I'm taking. I'm getting that pitch count up. And Logan Webb, 13 and a half first inning pitches. Who in their right mind is taking this more than? This might be the least taken more than on the entire app for tonight.
We got Krabs. I don't know. I can't remember off the top of my head the last more than Krabs had in the sharp report. And this one is the one.
This is the one.
Can't make it up.
This is the one. Yep. All we need is one quality at bat.
One quality.
One guy to see 6 pitches. And this hits. I like our chances. One walk,
truly.
One base hit, even just a quality, even just a full count. Just need one full count. We're not asking for the world. We're not asking for a home run. We're not even asking for a run. We're asking for one quality at bat. If those guys can't do that, if we can't get one QAB from Team Brazil, they shouldn't be in this tournament. Respectfully.
That is just.
In Logan Webb. Has to be done.
Krabs.
You can make an argument Logan Webb is like the Aaron Judge of pitchers. Not me, but people are making that argument.
That's just not.
What are we even talking about?
Just pulling shit out of your ass.
I've heard it.
Actually,
I've heard it and I've seen it on the feed. Yep.
What do you do if he throws an immaculate inning? What's your punishment?
If he throws an immaculate inning, I will do the 999 challenge at the PLL tomorrow.
Yes.
He's not throwing an immaculate inning, bro.
Not probably.
Statistically improbable. So I'm happy to make that deal.
Let's go.
Okay. What squares you got over there?
I got 2 more thans.
Wow.
Your favorite, but they're nasty more
Right.
thans. We have a double bagel and almost beyond that, Aaron Naismith on the board, which you get to play the Lakers today, which you've been following on Twitter. I know it's been a favorite thing for a lot of these guys, these spot up 3-point shooters, or just guys that play well in transition against the Lakers, especially like the role player, like guys have been splooging as of late. That's been a thing for a couple years, but especially as of late, it's been kind of a system to stick to. Aaron Naismith has been horrid, not just double bagel, but he is 2 for his last 12 from 3 in the last 4 games. So he's had a struggle. It was also a very popular Twitter play last game against the Clippers in the first half of this little LA 2-piece, and he was god awful, 1 for 8 from the field, 0 for 4 from 3. Played 20 minutes. They got blown out by 23. This is a perfect one. Role players love to show up against the Lakers. He's going to do it tonight, and he's going to be absolutely splooging with 2 early threes. Love Aaron Naismith. He's going to be busting. And then Tari Eason, I know you've seen it a couple times. He's been a Reddit out chart for a bit now. And
yeah, and he got ejected the last fucking time I took his more than.
Which was unbelievable. But now he's also shot toward eights. Like he hasn't had a lack of volume over the last like couple of games because this is a fully Reddit out square. He's been sitting on 4 of the last 3 games against the Warriors, the Heat, and the Wizards. But those games, he was 4 for 12, 4 for 11, and 4 for 10. So it's no lack of volume. And today, you're on a back-to-back against the Warriors after he did play 34 minutes last night, but I think he's going to be able to run back. He's played pretty big minutes on back-to-backs all season, but some of the other guys may not be available. Amen Thompson's already questionable. Who knows what KD's status is going to be? Who knows what even Reed Shepard's status is going to be? So I think I guess it can only be good news as far as who's playing on a back-to-back for him tonight, but I also think he has a really good matchup too against a Trailblazers team that's been getting shredded by wings as of late, especially if Denny doesn't play, which is seeming incredibly likely because he ain't playing games like this in eons, but they have no like really good wing defenders available right now. So it seems like a perfect game for Tari Eason, especially when he can get to the rim, doesn't have to rely on 3-point shooting. But I would be lying to you if I told you that I hadn't been monitoring his 3-point odds drop or seeing them drop massively, especially compared to what they've been over the last couple of games. So if that 1 for 5 he was last night turns into a 3 for 7 from 3, I would not be shocked at all. But I think this is the perfect time. I've been waiting for Tari Eason something, and I feel like on a back-to-back, when he finally has a weird field goal made square up for it, like I think worlds are colliding with this perfect scenario.
Okay. Great sell job. Great find. Nasty square. Sure, they might be more thans, but these are more thans I can get behind.
Yeah, there's only one combined green bar between the two. So
Okay.
at least they're gross.
That'll work.
Honorable mention. We got the Booper Bowl today. Ace Class versus Joel Foxwell. Ace Class has a fully red 2.5 3 square. Didn't hit that either game against Portland in the regular season either. I have no clue why that's up. I'm taking that. Just had to throw that in there.
Okay. W's. That's game of Eon, matchup of Eon.
Oh yeah, that's the Booper Bowl.
Joel Foxwell, Ace Class.
Yeah,
Head to head.
Greatest
You
game of
kidding me?
the year. That's
That's
like
literally like if Michael Jordan and LeBron James played against each other.
literally is. I mean, that's best matchup in college basketball history.
Yep. We'll have to be tuned in for that. All right. Awesome. W squares. All right. Can you do me a favor, Gootsy? Can we go take a peep at the splits in Miami of Ohio versus Ohio, please? Thank you. W Pikkit. We love Pikkit over here. We really do. We love Pikkit.
Love it.
Krabs, what do you think of Edina High School hockey? I don't know what that means, bro.
That's been on the feed.
What?
I've seen it on the feed. I know I don't really know what they're doing, but I've seen it on the feed.
Cool. What have you seen?
It's just some hockey team, and they're getting some hype right now. I don't necessarily know why. Maybe Chad can explain.
Cool. All right.
That's a Biev question.
Yeah. Okay.
Speaking of Biev, they have the tournament this week in the Viking Stadium that they do almost every year of college baseball. I think the first game had already started. That tournament, watch. I was looking at any bets for that because I think the only game they have up for lines is Minnesota UNLV. But it's so funny because they're playing on the football field and the right field is like 280.
Huh.
With a huge wall. But like if you're a lefty with any sort of pop, you are Barry Bonds in that stadium.
Okay.
Unbelievable. So I think Northwestern is an early game. I'm interested to see how they're doing, but there's 3 games there all week or all weekend.
All right. There might be some runs. There might be some runs and some fun.
Probably.
Okay. All right. W Mush, good to see you lurking in the chat, my man. Hope you're doing well. All right. Looks like everybody has Miami, Ohio in their parlays. That should work. Should be free, seriously. And then spreads. A little bit more bets, a little bit more action than I thought on Ohio. For sure. Am I taking Ohio ML? Yes, I will be on Ohio ML. I'll be on Ohio spread. Yep. Both. 2 words. Both.
Who's both?
Both. And they're both going to hit. That's the craziest part. I'm going to take both, and they're both going to hit. Wild. I mean, you guys are acting like Miami, Ohio has been covering every game they've been playing recently.
No, they sneakily have been.
They're limping to the finish line.
Put off the gas a little bit in terms of ATS.
They're limping to the finish line, boys. Let's see how they've been doing of late, because they're winning games, but are they covering? Wouldn't say so. They haven't covered their last 2 in a row. Whoa, how about that? Crazy. Haven't covered against Toledo or Western Michigan. I didn't bet them or fade them in either of those games.
Yeah, man, it's just unreal.
Krabs, you got to admit, going to Ohio after saying you've got to switch it up and do something different is hilarious. Yeah, it is.
I mean, like, is it though? I feel like that would be dumb if this isn't like just I saw Ohio on the board today and I'm taking them and fading Miami. Like you talked about this game 2 months ago.
Yeah, this is one exception to that.
Yeah, that's not really a fair comment.
I hope the 4-1 card yesterday gives me a little bit of leeway because people were saying the same thing yesterday. Oh, Krabs, you're saying you can't be betting on the same nasty stuff, but you're taking Ohio. Guys, Iowa, excuse me. Iowa almost won outright.
Almost won that game.
Yeah, they should have.
People in this chat were pissed that you
heard yesterday. They were saying the same thing as Snacks. They were saying, oh, Krabs is doing different stuff, but he's actually doing the same shit. I know you didn't say it, Snacks. I'm just saying in general. Sure.
Mush with a 5er.
Good Mush.
Mush with 2-6.
Appreciate you, Mush. Appreciate the subbies, bro. You're good. Dubs. Yep. No, Snacks, it is funny, but what's going to be funnier is all the people betting on Miami of Ohio today and thinking they're winning.
Yes,
That's funnier to me. That's
Jordan
funny to
for
me.
Krabs.
Get the kids up and moving. Mush, I know you liked my my ballpark rankings, man. Petco is goated. Petco is goated. And everybody in the comments is like, oh, you got to go to San Francisco. Oh, this guy hasn't gone to San Francisco. Correct, I haven't. I need to go check that out. I've heard great things. But it's going to be tough to beat Petco Park, man. It really is. That place was unbelievable. Great vibes, great food, great views, great backdrop, cool little center field venue out there. Just an awesome park.
Yeah, it's a good
Awesome park. I will be out there again, Mush. And next time I am, we're going to link up. Put the tri-tip nachos in the rafters. The best ballpark food I've ever had. Typically, nachos are moose knuck.
Yeah, because it's usually
It's
just
hard
like
to find good nachos.
It's like at any stadium, it's just they open a bag of like the prepackaged Tostitos and put shit nacho
and they put
cheese
those
and
same cheese and toppings that are sitting out for a while. Like the tri-tip nachos, every facet of them, the chips themselves, the queso on there is different. It's elite. The steak on there is goated. Goated. That's the best ballpark food item I've ever had. Ever.
Not the Rangers ballpark dollar dogs?
No, those are absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting.
Dude's eating squirrel tail in a bun.
When you think of ballpark food, what do you think? A hot dog, right?
Yeah.
That's what you would think?
Yeah.
So
Dude, you don't even get the mac and cheese crab hot dog, do you? You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, usually I eat before when I go to a game, so I just get a pretzel and some drinks, I'm good. But when I'm hungry enough, I'll walk over there and I'll get the crab mac hot dog. But yeah, you think a hot dog. So the best ballpark food should be a hot dog.
No, the best ballpark food is whatever the best food is. It doesn't have to be a hot dog.
Okay.
I'll give you, look, I don't even like mac and cheese, and I've never had the mac and cheese crab hot dog, but the concept and the idea I'm in on.
Yep.
And I put respect on it. I shouted it out in the video.
You did? You did.
Yeah. If I liked mac and cheese, I'd be all over that dog.
All over it.
All over it.
It's unbelievable.
But I can't do it. Maybe I could go up and just get the dog with the crab meat.
You could. Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Crab dog.
I mean, crab dog sounds delicious.
It does sound unbelievable.
Yeah, sounds delicious.
I think I was literally about to say the same thing that Dead Larry Bird just had. Steak sandwich at Yankee Stadium.
Dude, I've never gotten it, and I keep seeing fucking reels about it. People are slurping it.
It's unbelievable. That and the Judge Burger are unbelievable.
I'll give him that, man. I got to give credit where credit's due. You guys think I just hate everything he does. The Judge Burger's very good.
Yeah, the Judge Burger.
Very good. Very good. Very good. The Jimmy's crab cake egg rolls. No way they had those snacks.
Yeah, they did.
Jesus. That sounds gas. The Jimmy's crab cake is also great. Now it's for sure overpriced in the stadium, but crab cake at the Orioles games are fire. Also, shout out Boogs. Like if I'm going to an Orioles game, dudes, I'm going to Boogs.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to Boogs. I'm getting a pit beef sandwich, a Baltimore staple. Baltimore staple.
I'm just not the biggest pit beef guy.
Yeah.
I
do horseradish on there though. You don't like spicy though, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind horseradish, but like it's just I get it.
Yeah.
But it's not like my top of the list thing.
Oh yeah, Krabs, you're gonna have to get Skyline chili if we're going to Cincy.
Oh yeah, we're getting Skyline chili.
That is just Krabs
I'm
might
so curious what
disintegrate.
I'm so curious about the Skyline chili, man.
It's just like alt mac and cheese.
Because it's not chili, bro. It's pasta.
Yeah, it's pasta with cheese and then with other shit and chili.
I am excited to try it. We're gonna get to Cincy this year. Where to go?
Yeah,
where to go?
You're gonna be just.
I mean, it's got to be good. They've expanded. I saw last time I was in Florida. I saw they had Skyline chilies down there. Crazy.
That is truly.
West Georgia today, Dead Larry Bird. I'll peep it. Do we have a Yap today?
Yes. Yeah.
Love it.
Or I think it's Yap /
Yeah,
Surge.
They're doing a vintage Surge.
Wow.
Yep.
Is Rab hosting?
Yeah.
Believe so.
Biev is off again?
Don't know if he's off.
I don't know about Biev.
I know he's fucking sick or some shit. Might have just lost wagers.
Back in my day, when you're sick, you still went to work. You showed up like a man. Back in my day.
Yeah,
Maybe times have changed.
I know what he's doing.
Maybe times have changed. Hope to see Biev on the stream. W Rav holding it down, bro. You're him, Rav. Keep grinding. West Georgia plus 7.5. You want me to fade my beloved Queens, Dead Larry Bird? Come on. I don't know if I could do it, man. If it's a winner, let me know, but I don't know if I could do it. They split the season series.
Queens is just...
I love Queens. Ohio ML, yes. Yes, Ian. For sure. For sure. Yes, pod. Okay, noted. I'll tell it. Thoughts on Dayton? Yes. Thoughts on the Goots game of the night? Dayton VCU.
That is game of eon.
Sneaky Goots game of eon.
And I don't know what to do.
Yeah, it's a brutal spot, I feel like. It's tough to bet, but it's a great game.
Yeah.
Both teams on fuego. I'm rooting for Dayton, obviously, because
they're at home. It's easy to lean towards the home team in the A10.
Yeah.
Especially with these two teams.
Are you surprised by these splits, Goots?
A little bit.
Public.
A little bit. I just think recency bias with VCU with how good they've been the past couple years.
Yeah.
And Dayton's kind of fell off. They used to be that VCU type team.
And VCU's been pretty good all year. Dayton's just been good the last month.
Yeah, they've figured it out a little bit. I think the line's telling. I think it makes complete sense. But
this looks like the plays that have not been hitting. Also, as far as Dayton goes.
Yeah.
Like the easy home. I know what happened in the first game. They got absolutely nucked, but they're super short favorite. It's still Dayton at home. They've been absolutely fucking rolling. This looks clear cut like the cake plays.
Could be.
Yeah, Northeastern does look like the sharp play starting up here soon. I just feel like it's fake sharp, to be honest. I think they're just bad. I don't want to take it. But whoever in the chat's saying it looks like the sharp play, they haven't won in forever and they're favorites and catching steam. I agree. They are. It's very weird. I don't want to take it. This Northeastern team has cost me coins over the last 4 or 5 years in every sharp spot they've been in.
Yeah,
I don't bet them anymore.
Very not sharp team.
I don't bet them anymore. And I'm not going to break that trend today. Okay. W Follow coming in from Gambling Man. I appreciate you, boss.
You could fade them out of spite for their baseball team. They just did. They had biggest win in school history. They just beat LSU a couple days ago.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was nuts.
Did Larry Bird on Ohio and UT Martin W's?
Yeah, UT Martin.
Northern
Iowa.
Iowa.
Have some discussions about UT Martin.
Yeah, that's a great looking play. Northern Iowa sharp tonight. I mean, yeah, the 6 seed's a favorite against the 3 seed. And they lost both games this year to this team. That I could get behind. Illinois State beat UNI both games this year, and now we're seeing UNI, the 6 seed against the 3 seed, flipping to a favorite and catching steam. That's a play that I could definitely get to the counter with. Yes.
Smells like Portland.
Yes. I'm in on that. Vegas Tom. Yep. I like that play. All right. Any other games, any other plays in the chat you guys want us to talk about here briefly? We got about a minute. Maybe Seton Hall, St. John's.
That game is kind of just.
Why do I think Seton Hall's fake sharp?
Give me Johnny's.
It reeks of it.
I think they're fake sharp.
I think outside of Ohio, I mean, that's pretty clearly like the sharpest looking play on board. I don't know if I want to do that.
I think they're fake sharp. I really do. I'm not taking St. John's. I'll let Goots have that one. I'll be rooting for you, my man.
Giants.
Are you going to stick around and watch Gav on Surge? Unfortunately, Risings, as much as I'd love to, I got to go get a haircut, which is a ridiculous thing to say when my head looks like this.
God, you get a taper.
Why am I even going to get a haircut, man? I want to get a beard trim. I want to get neck trim. I want to get, I don't even know, a couple, like 3 hairs that are hanging on my ear. Like, what am I doing?
Yeah, I mean,
what am I doing?
That is true.
I think I just miss getting haircuts. Yeah, I got a big day on Sunday. I got my parents, I got my girl's parents, I got my girl. We're all going to grab dinner. So try to look as sharp as I can because I'm sure there's going to be plenty of comments about the old noggin. Plenty of comments.
Yeah, maybe not now. It's grown back enough to where you're probably past the what'd you do to your hair level.
At least there's hair on the head. Right?
Yeah.
It could be worse. It certainly could be better.
Be a lot worse.
Oh, it could be a lot better, but it could be worse.
Yeah.
It could be worse. Could be full bald. I'm not wearing a hat to the fam dinner, bro. It's not a good look.
Yeah, it's crazy disrespectful.
Not a good look. The only person that's gonna be tall enough to even see how that it's a little patchy is my pops, and he's gonna give me shit anyways.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. No one else is even gonna see what it really looks like up there.
Yeah,
so it might be in the clear. Yeah, I can't. I'd love to wear a hat. If I was going to a bar, if I was, grabbing a quick bite, low key somewhere, sure, hat at dinner. I mean,
can't be.
I'm not rocking a hat
like
on
a
the
10-year-old
Lord's
kid,
Day.
like your Rav going to eat with your chicken tenders and mac and cheese. Like you can't do that.
I could get a top hat, Dead Larry Bird. I could get a fancy hat.
A top hat?
Yeah. Imagine.
That'd be good.
All right, let's go ahead and lock in here. I want to spend a minute or two on the squad rides. Goots, do me a favor, my man. If you're around, if you're local, I could get a fedora. Great point, Dead Larry Bird. One of my favorite comedy skits from I Think You Should Leave, the show on Netflix with a fedora. Hilarious. Goots, if you're around, if you're local, do me a favor. Run that shit. I'm trying to see that train. All right, boys. W squad ride yesterday. Jovan, great call. 2 words, pimp. Pimp.
Just let's talk about it, Krabs. It's your play of year. I feel like if we put it as a squad ride, though, it's gonna be so king.
Okay.
That's what my gut's telling me.
Okay. Kind of soft, but I don't disagree.
I'm not gonna say no to meat though. I respect meat. I respect when you drop it. If you're dropping it, then you're dropping it. The Nuck's in your court here.
Did you check out this pickleball courts yet?
Not yet, no.
Okay.
No.
Why is my sack telling me it's the Aztecs?
Really? Sack is in San Diego.
Sack's out west.
Maybe all that Petco talk got you fired up.
It could have been. Yeah, it could have been. It's facts. I would kill for one of those freaking tri-tip nachos right now in GTA. For sure. Starving. I also really like the PLL under, but I am 4-1 on PLL plays. Do we want to, buy high?
We know what the real play is in that game, Krabs.
Atlas?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I don't want to go and fade the woods, man.
I know. I'm just saying. Say we stay off that under.
Okay. Skyhawks.
Skyhawks.
Is that your favorite play tonight?
My favorite, yeah.
Was yesterday's squad ride your favorite play yesterday, Pent?
No.
Oh, it wasn't.
Portland.
Okay. It's a tough call. Hey, it's a good problem to have. Having too many plays that we like. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not even going to try and get you there. But I mean, is there a world Brazil does not get run? Like realistically.
You want to talk about bad things happening if Miami of Ohio is involved in the squad ride? What's going to happen if USA with Krabs backing him is in the squad ride, brother? Streak goes both ways, no?
You're talking about them like they're like we're at war with the U.S. Like we are the U.S.
I mean, Brazil is the 98 Braves right now, apparently, Krabs.
Like, what?
Brazil is giving me 2019 Nats vibes. I'm not gonna lie.
What, you can't name one player other than Dante Bichette Jr.
Bro.
And that's because I told you that before the stream.
Nah, I'd be seeing his stupid blue hair along the graphics.
Unreal.
I mean, we got Daniel in the chat screaming for Ohio.
Wow, Daniel screaming Ohio.
Right, because he already has a graphic made.
You might have already made it after
the
play of your
job.
declaration.
Yeah.
So tough. All right, we could stay off of Ohio. But it's winning. Let me look at UT Martin here real quick again.
Yeah, take a gander. I just feel I'm tailing Ohio, and I do think that's a winner. But I think the second we put it as a squad ride, that shit is cooked.
This is tough.
I would also like it mentioned, if this game was not in 2 hours, I would be dropping meat for that New Mexico over. Take note of that.
Okay.
Take that as your afternoon.
Dude, my gut's telling me go San Diego State and avoid the Skyhawks. I don't know why.
That's a crazy gut, and I'd be down to listen to the gut.
Are you cool with the Aztecs tonight?
I'm down with the Aztecs.
Let's ride with them.
Line check.
10.5. Staring at it.
Aztecs minus 10.5. That's the play. That's the squad ride. Squad ride, San Diego State minus 10.5. Let's cash this puppy tonight. I'll be boots on ground at the PLL tonight as well. Okay, make sure you get those unders locked in. And we'll catch you guys on Monday. Same time, same place. Stick around for the Yap/Surge. And we'll be seeing.
Cool bit.
Peace.
We're out.